Alright, collective. So take what resonate and leave the rest. So, is this 75 people? Maybe 912. So, maybe 912 individuals. Take what resonate and leave the rest. Are they stating, I emotionally manipulated them and created a lot of creative blocks? Yes. And they lacked a lot of knowledge and wisdom when it came to the intense amount of negativity that they projected on others when it came to their growth. So at 949, you can spiritually see when it comes to one's achievements, you can spiritually see their how confident they are in their own spiritual abilities. How much inner peace they have. You can spiritually see someone's looking for some type of good news right now. When it comes to your self-discipline, you intelligent enough to see a Queen of Swords. Uh, what do we need to see about a Queen of Swords? Who's highly intelligent, very independent, very organized, ability to articulate, but you can see someone is very troubled pertaining to one's finances. Yes. So the reality of this, somebody's foundation unstable. But you can see somebody still got a lot of peace and harmony. Just a lesser degree of them overlooking their blessings. Tell me one more to see why they're having a lot of trouble with their thoughts. So whoever they're married to, it's causing them some issues. Tell me more. I can't make it up. And you can see the opportunities that's being presented to someone. So somebody was trying to learn something, gain some type of new skill, employment, inspire actions. You can see somebody obtained it, but what happened? Somebody wanted to cause them illusion about what they was getting ready to get. Personally challenged them. See if they could reveal some type of secret pertaining to them having delayed gratification about the opportunities that they had already received. Tell me more. And you can see somebody made an unbalanced decision when it came to a partnership. You can see somebody got into a tense relationship. They misread their own relationship, thinking they was going to have power over someone. Spiritually, when it came to their potential, you could see what God granted them. After somebody wanted to cause them some confusion, or they caused themselves confusion. You can see somebody's deeply emotional right now, that you can see they lacked a lot of judgment when it came to self. Of what's being illuminated, you can see what's getting ready to surface when it comes to one's points of their potential. To see their infinite points of potential, that walks into boundless possibilities. But you can also see somebody was very rebellious with the group. So it could probably been about 35 of them. Was it 35 or 50? Was it 35? Yes. It was 35 on them. That they was very rebellious in the energy when it came to their own higher consciousness, to see their own communication. You could see somebody felt very challenged, that you could see all three of them betrayed each other when it came to communication. They relied so much on the social group that you could see they celebrated something prematurely. All they did was party and got people rejected in the energy when it came to their communication. Tell me more. Caused a fluctuation of instability. They reduced their own new beginning and the individuals that they was working with. So when it comes to the balance of polarities, and it indicates the choices that an individual will make in their life when it comes to the points of their potential to see themselves in society. You can see somebody was mad that you had affinity. You can see they got deeply emotional. that they couldn't change the way you pull the strings to your life. Your spiritual abilities, they began to grow into stability, to see the peace that surround them. When it came to the matters of the heart, you could see somebody went up under some type of judgment. When it came to their communication, their growth, their development, their communication. Was this year 83? Yes. So somebody could be born in 83. And you can see somebody was working very hard on their financial stability. What happened? You can see the disruptions they was facing because they had a lot of pent up feelings spiritually about what they have learned when it comes to their growth. You can see somebody trying to release some pent up feelings because they had a lot of inner desires for who? Because they had a low success rate when it came to an action in the community. Somebody had a low success rate. They was refusing to enter a new stage where they would reduce. So you can see somebody want to reduce the mixture of energies, but you can see there was a mixture of social talents and substances in one's imagination that was causing them a lot of confusion. I can't make it up. It was causing them a lot of uncertainty. Take what resonated, leave the rest. And you can see somebody wanted you spiritually be blocked from a community because they weren't getting the success that they was looking for. And they was unhappy with who they was sleeping with, causing them all these unstable desires. You could spiritually see they was sleeping around in a community, and they was materialistic. All their desires was unhappy. This was the beginning. When it comes to your self-awareness, you can see what's being revealed when it comes to someone feeling personally challenged or why they can't move forward right now. And you can see somebody at a distance watching to see what decision you getting ready to make when it comes to your personal development and growth. Because you can see somebody at the beginning of their own awakening and deeply emotional about it too. That you walking fully into your power to see the injustices that they cause. They partnerships. They in their feelings about what you see. You very psychic and intuitive to see somebody was being unrealistic. Or why they really lack creativity. Because they was blocked. Their vision was blocked. God came in and blocked their vision because all the frustration they was putting out in the energy. When it came to the root of the matter, somebody wasn't even tapped in yet. To see that somebody was trying to impart some type of knowledge on them so they'd be able to readjust. From being in an unbalanced decision or connection, or relationship, or partnership, or society. Take what resonates and leave the rest. You can see somebody else got overwhelmed because they were refusing to accept an ending. When it came to them forming and stable and new beginning, you can see they was refusing to accept that ending. Now you can see they going to some leader in the organization. Like somebody walking into reality that you can see. They went to the leader of an organization, collective, and they got to venting about their stability, their foundation. And what they say to this leader? That they don't even know how to talk to you. You make them feel socially awkward in the energy when it comes to some communication. You cause them a lot of isolation when it came to their happiness. And you can see somebody was expressing how they felt because they felt like they belong where they at when it came to what? All the disappointment that they was causing when it came to one's personal development and growth. You can see somebody was in a disillusion. You can see somebody said that you spiritually abandoned them, caused them some type of suffering when it came to a decision. You can see some communication, and you can spiritually see what's getting ready to be revealed. Because all they wanted to do was steal your energy. spiritually robbing. Because they was deceiving others as well as they self. You can spiritually gain a new perspective of who operated out of a lot of deception when it comes to a message. You can get the message, or somebody wants to energetically block you because you was able to attune with your angels to start a new project, a new creative art that allows the healing to take place. To see you got an unexpected of energy that's getting ready to consciously flow to you, but you got to see the good news that's coming towards you. Tell me more. You can see somebody trying to reconcile. When it comes to a partnership at 142, trust your intuition that you can see that they are still confused because they don't know. They got their guards up right now, or why they actually stagnant. And you can see somebody was waiting to see if they can cause you some conflict to your thoughts when it comes to your personal development and growth. When it came to you learning spiritually, that somebody wants to place you up 11-11. That somebody wants to place you up under some type of judgment. And your ability to articulate the confrontation that they facing right now with their spiritual gifts cause them to be heartbroken because they misunderstand their own communication when it comes to the balancing and the growth of their energy. To see what bondages have been removed. At 351, it was a severance of anyone trying to cause anyone some type of trouble to their thought when it comes to these changes. To actually see their foundation and what was being brought into completion when it came to their profession. But you can see, someone thought they could block your intuition when it came to your own achievements and your financial security. Now you can see somebody's looking back at the financial losses that they created in one's families. All for what? They selfish gain. Their corruption. Tell me more. And you can see a Queen of Pentacles thought that they can operate out of some type of corruption and create a lot of shifts and losses in someone's home, family, children, energy when it came to their growth. You could spiritually see somebody was going through some type of temporary hardship, and they got a letter, a mail about their stability, and you can see somebody was communicating about somebody's growth in the energy, about their achievements, and you can see somebody ass got sensitive as hell, Libra, because you can see they was in their thoughts about all those misfortunes, those betrayals that they created. When it came to one's growth and having new beginnings, you could see somebody was real opinionated about somebody communicating. And you would see somebody was stuck on some type of doctrine or some type of dogmatic way. They were very patronizing in the industry. Because they over-invested in some type of investment that personally challenged them. And they wouldn't focus on the facts. They was too focused on the neglect of a financial matter that was causing them a lot of chaos in their energy. And you can see God came in, allowed somebody to detach. It was an emergency for somebody to detach for some type of chaos spiritually, so they could see the solidity of them having a new beginning. And you can see somebody went sliding, trying to communicate at 7:48, that you could see somebody want to send somebody some type of disorientation when it came to a mission about their work. And you could see how immature they was, because you could spiritually see whatever they was wishing for you, it didn't come true because you was walking in your truth about the turning points, the changes that was swiftly getting ready to happen. When it came to your leadership, you being able to change your perceptivity spiritually to see whatever news somebody was trying to cause you to place you in some type of burden, they had already tricked themselves. And you can see they was highly motivated to cause you to some type of infight about a relationship. Now somebody feel very challenged that you can speak whatever love this was. You can spiritually see they been blocked and they feel trapped right now. In their emotional baggage around what they create. And you can see the adversities that they facing when it comes to a decision. You can energetically see a Queen of Wands in the energy to feel haunted by the losses that they created. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And then we're going to ask the question. Because they sent a message about you been blocked on the platform. And it really wasn't true. 1551, you can see somebody trying to hold to their vision. And cause you an intense amount of negative energy. And you can see somebody feel challenged by the changes that's taking place. Tell me more. Because of your ability to articulate and be very brave when it comes to someone trying to send you some type of confrontation. This past energy. You're very intelligent enough to see that you got spiritual angels advocating for you through the fights. So you can spiritually see somebody trying to create some type of chaos. You can see somebody trying to put you in some type of energy where you envy somebody or others, but so you will lack unity. When it comes to the reality of your foundation, somebody can be 44, 45, or 54. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And you can see somebody don't want you to have team spirit after all those damn death spells that they did. Somebody sun moon rising. R A-R-E. And you can see somebody wants you to able T. Something about the table. R-A table. Are they at the table now? Take what resonates, leave the rest. And you can see some shit. There's a nurse there at a distance, going through a storm of emotions for their theft. They took something that they ain't had no business taking. LTTL, take what resonates, leave the rest. They took something that they ain't had no business taking. After they tried to burn somebody. Somebody burn. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And you can see somebody grandmother. You can see somebody want to burn somebody grandmama for a union. And you can see what's getting ready to be reversed for a Gemini. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Deuces.